Sacred Saturday playing recap 21 June 2025 computer game Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies. And since I got to make pottery in the game today, I'll hold a piece of pottery I made approximately 19 years ago, especially since the tau or T is the 19th letter of the Greek alphabet. This computer game that I was playing was set in Greece, and I am Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and my first name, Tanis, starts with a T. Okay. Alright, so this is Sacred Saturday playing recap 21 June 2025 computer game Nancy Drew's Labyrinth of Lies. Here I, Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, recap my Sacred Saturday computer game playing for my Sacred Saturday on 21 June 2025. The computer game I selected for play this time was Nancy Drew Labyrinth of Lies, 2014 game. This tradition is one I started as a preteen and continue on as I am able. It is the Saturday I dedicate to balanced eating and concentrated / ritualized computer game playing. And I'm gonna, I used both my Mac computers today for play. So I'm not actually, I'm not actually gonna say which computer I used in the video description because I used both, actually. I did, yes, including YouTubing for this main channel. I didn't break out the new charger for either computer for play today. But computer game, so progress made in game in food notes. So I played for over 4 hours, over 4.00 hours, and I have, so this is page 1 of notes. Okay, page 2 of notes. Some of you wanted those dots and arrows or numbers or whatever. Okay. And then page 3 of notes, and all of the drawings and writings are my own. And final thing before I delve into some of the specifics of play was the total time I have spent playing, like start game, not installation, but like actual play in the game or navigating between. Let me load my previous version because I just killed the character, that kind of thing, which happened a lot today. So across Saturday, or from Saturday 7 June 2025, I played 1 hour and 25 minutes. Saturday 14 June 2025, I played 5 hours and 00 minutes. And today, Saturday 21 June 2025, I played 4 hours and 9 minutes. So I have a total of 10 hours and 34 minutes in this game. And so that's if you want the hours and minutes. And I'm just like, oh, maybe I'll do that. I'll figure that out for you guys since I have tracked it since Go 1 for this one. And so it was a big exploring day, and I got a bunch of stuff added to my tasks list, and I got some stuff crossed off. So I made it across the river and explored what's called the underworld in Tartarus, and then got killed by a boulder. That was actually kill 1 for the Nancy Drew. So I guess not, I did not, but the character in the game did. Got killed by a boulder, and then got killed by not disarming an alarm in time in a workshop. And that one, I might have even hit like 10 times that I died on that particular one. And I got locked in Tartarus, but I got out. So there was a number of like near death or death experience for the character. I started figuring out some of the like plot lines, so to speak. Went back and read about Aristotle again, and some of the other stuff, and I was like trying to figure out, okay, where's this game taking me? I got to, which is vague, but like Tartarus has an entry in a book in the game, so it's like, I'm guessing there's like a having to retrace the like story in the book in the game, but I don't have all of the pieces to do that yet. Then found rubbings area, found paper and charcoal for rubbings. Yeah, there was a lot of running back and forth, and a lot of just trying to be like, how do I not to kill the character? A lot of taking notes, going back to the computer and in the museum, and like the messenger and the player, and listening to recordings from the rehearsals, because there's a theater troupe in addition to the museum. So this is about helping a museum curator or somebody like that, or director, out at a Phidias cultural center, was like the god of sculpture or an important sculptor in Greek history. Cultural center. I went back and read the famous Greeks or something like that. I was like, oh, look, they put the description of that guy in the book, if I'm recalling that right. So somewhere in there, I was like, I connected that dot, even though that might not matter in the game. I don't know. And then it's putting on an ancient Greece exhibit, and so Nancy Drew's there to help out with that. And let's see, I filled out more ticketing requests. I figured out where to get the paper and the charcoal. I explored the workshop. That's what this is. So this is I got to make a vase, paint a vase per request of a character. Can you make a vase? And so this was the design that I made in the game, and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. Sculpture and ceramics is something, so we had to do fine art electives in middle school and high school. So a multi-year, as in I took a sculpture and or a ceramics class multiple years, as in more than 1 year in high school, across, so including high school and middle school. And so in existence, there are a few of the pots I made, and so this is one of my pottery pieces. It's called a coil pot. So I made handmade coils, and then made the pot out of coils, and then chose my glaze. And so this is after it's been fired in a kiln. You can kind of see the outline of the different coils, and then there's the glaze all finished. And a glaze doesn't quite look like this one is applied to the raw pot. And the clay is soft when it goes into the kiln and comes out hard like this. So I quite adored ceramics and sculpture. It was a material science and geology, because sourcing really matters, and the chemical composition of clay really matters for how it fires and how malleable it is and that kind of thing. So we actually learned a lot about clays, or at least some about clays, and then we got to learn with our hands how to make art from it. But this is one of my remaining coil pots. Yeah. So this was one that I was like, oh, I gotta whip out the pot for this. So I guess I didn't hold it up for the whole thing, but it was a fun day. Blast from the past, about 19 years ago. So Sacred Saturday playing recap, 21 June 2025 computer game, Nancy Drew, Labyrinth of Lies. Thank you for joining me for the recap.